Alright ladies and gents, welcome back to Manu Quest. Today I am super excited to play the new chapter of a game that I dearly love. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now I've played the first one extensively, however, because I got lost so much in side quests and training and all that sort of stuff, I never finished it. So it's likely that there are going to be some surprises in this chapter. However, like I said, I'm super excited to play it. This came out yesterday. For those who don't know, it's an RPG kind of adventure set in medieval times, and it's very historically accurate. So without further ado, if that's your kind of thing, let's get stuck in. I've had a little bit of a play to make sure that the graphic settings were working, but I've only seen the starting scene and not much more than that. So I'm super excited to try it with all of you. And so do excuse me if I get some things wrong, but it's my first time really playing it. So let's go.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Arrow! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Great, and we just get thrown into the middle of the action, and as you've seen, Henry does appear. Henry is the protagonist from the last chapter, but we get to play as Father Godwin, who's another character. I didn't know that this was going to be the case, but here we are. So we need to defend the castle from the attack. We've got a crossbow. Oh gosh, that's a terrible aim. Let's see how many of these. You're dead. Well, there was a leg shot, but somehow he's dead. There you go. Another one bites the dust. Let's see if I can get any of these. The sergeant. And they're coming in. Okay, it's fine. Need to defend the gate. And this is about where I got when I tried the game.
Get ready! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Arms on loose! Draw yourself and follow me!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
was that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily-liver! Audentes fortuna juvat! Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Great stuff. Well, I'm looking around at the scenery and it's really, really well made.
Sir.
Oh.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're getting involved.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What is your playstyle? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. Is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue and a kind word. Or scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. Well, they didn't give you this choice the last time, so this is quite interesting. I could be either on. I'm not sure I want to do the soldier. That seems the kind of standard way. I think I might go. I would say advisor. I like the idea of trying the advisor.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
So persuasion seems quite similar to last chapters. You have different ways that you can try and coerce other people into believing you. I mean, convince. We got speech, charisma, might, coercion, and domination, and dread. Some of them are a bit more hostile, some of them are friendlier. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe. Right, so it's not about the highest number, but who you're talking to. So trying to intimidate someone that's stronger than you won't work, or trying to use charisma to try and convince a nobleman, says here with straw sticking to your boots, is not going to work. Do we really look like bandits to you? Honestly, do we?
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
It seemed pretty obvious to me.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Charming. Right. Here we are. Let's find out what the plan is. I suppose we'll just get drunk, have some food.
For Christ's sake! Henry!
Oh, Matt is
Go off that damn dog!
Matt is my
before it
dog.
wolfs down the last of our
Heel.
mates.
What's all the fuss about, Matt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Find something to eat for Matt. Okay. Maybe not flowers. Oh, okay. I can follow. At the top, there are indicators, and I can follow them to get to what I need. The map. You got some food for my dog.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Leave my dog alone. I'll bring you something from the noble's feast.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
You got it, partner. Where's Matt? Matt? Matt! Look at him, press left alt and then feed. Okay. Stop moving!
Here you go. Take it.
Okay. Great. I've fed the dog. Let's go and talk to Hans Capon.
Come here.
So, Hans Capon is your friend from the first game. He's a noble and he's a bit of a loose cannon. He's going to inherit a whole town, a whole castle. Yeah, I'm coming. 1 second. He's going to inherit a whole castle, and you made friends with him. You're son of a blacksmith, and I think later on in the game you find out that actually you're a bastard of one of the nobles. But I didn't get to that point. That just shows how back I am. Here we go. Let's talk to Hans Capon.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Great, so this is one of the really strong suits of this game, the fighting system. They actually have historical European martial art consultants at Warhorse Studios, and the fighting system is one of the best ones around in video games. I think most loyal to reality, really. I particularly enjoy it, and it requires a little bit of training because it's quite precise, but very, very rewarding.